Okay, boys and girls, so there is a tracing center set up at the door, and you can use this to do your letters. Now you can see that there's different fonts. Those are the types of letters that you can use. And when you make your letters, you want them to all be the same font. So each page has a different font. So whichever one you start with, you're gonna continue doing that exact same font. So once you choose the letter style that you want to use, you're gonna put your paper over that letter. So if I wanna do this heart, I'll do the middle here. I'm gonna just stick it up with this tape because I don't have a hand free, but you'll just hold it with one hand and trace with the other. So basically my tape is just like my hand that's holding it up. So then you're gonna go on the edges, very carefully tracing around. So now I have the shape that I want and I can go and cut it out. So I'm gonna trace the other shapes that I'm gonna do. Okay, boys and girls, so now that you have your shapes, your letters traced, you're gonna wanna cut them all out. So very carefully cut straight lines. If you are still choosing the style of letter you want to use, you can see how easy it is to do these simple ones. If you do a more complicated one, like one of those ones with the serifs, the little things that stick up, that will be a little bit more work. So judge how good of a cutter you are and see which letters you want to use. My next step is to lay out my design. So here's something I want you to notice. I actually made a little bit of a mistake in choosing my background color because this one is already yellow. So I'm gonna arrange the colors the way I want them to look. I've got a warm, a cool, and a warm. And that way the warm colors are kind of away from each other. Okay, and then I'll lay my letters on top. I'm just arranging it first. I'm not gluing anything down yet. My heart, the pencil's on the back. I don't need to erase it because I can use it both ways. The L, I can't do. That's I'm gonna erase the L once everything is glued down. The E, I can flip over and use. And same with the V. So the L is the only one I'm gonna have to erase. This is what I like. I think this looks really good. So I'm gonna move my paper over and start gluing onto these papers first. I'm gonna take my paper and I'm gonna be gluing each of these down. Now you can put these a little bit off if you want to make them like not perfect, or you can make them perfectly square. I'm gonna make mine a little bit off, and I'm gonna put glue right in the corners. 3, 4, maybe a little X across the middle, and that's it. I'm gonna blend with my finger so I don't have any blobs of glue. And now it's ready to glue down.
So this is your completed project. Now, once your glue is dry, you can go back and you can erase any pencil lines. And now your project is complete.